Hey guys, it is Monday, July 19th at about 8:15. I have not done a video in a while. It's not because there's nothing going on. It's probably because there's been so much going on. I've been super busy. Christia and I got married on June 29th in San Francisco. It was phenomenal. I am so happy, and I feel super honored that she is in my life and going to take this journey with me, and we're going to create a family together. So before our wedding, we went to Pride, and I saw a handful of you guys at the Trans March, and a handful of folks came up and talked to me, and I super appreciate it. And I do want to say that I tend to be kind of shy and awkward, and I don't do well with kind of like the direct attention. So if I came off as weird or awkward or whatever, it's because I kind of am, turns out. So, but I do want to know that I super appreciate people coming up and like talking to me. I wish I could do that. There was a lot of you that I saw that I actually didn't talk to, which every year I regret doing that. But I did want to say that I love the connection that we have as trans guys, and that we have gotten to know each other through the YouTube community. I think it's amazing. We had a plan to participate in the Dyke March, even though it is historically exclusive to male-identified people. And when my wife, when Christia found out about that, she made the decision that she did not want to support that, nor did my friends. Excuse me, and I super appreciated that. So we went and hung out in Dolores Park for a bit with some friends, and then we took off and decided to do something that was inclusive of all of us and all of our identities. And so I really appreciated Christia, who made a decision about what she believed in, and my friends who made a decision about what they believed in, and they weren't going to compromise our way around that. So I think that's pretty rad. We are moving back to Chico, and I am pretty happy about it. In fact, I just did a little bouncy thing to show my excitement. After being down in California for Pride and our wedding and seeing all of our friends, it became abundantly clear to us that that is home and that's where we need to be. And I made a video some time ago about moving back to Chico, and then we had been propositioned by some friends to stay and do a communal living with them, and it was a great idea for millions of different reasons. And these people have become our community here in Portland. But what Christy and I realized is that they were one of the only reasons why we were staying here, and in essence, we were putting our lives on hold of it, and that didn't really make sense because I'm getting older, you see, and I want to get settled and I want to have children. Excuse me. So in that video that I'm referencing, Carson actually made a video response and reframed some stuff for me, and that's been super helpful. And what I felt like I needed to leave Chico so that I didn't have to constantly show up to my old self, my old name, my old pronoun, and so forth. And that's true, but the other thing is that I really needed to go someplace, and I needed to see me and find me in a different way. That as long as I stayed in Chico, I was still going to be that person with that other name and being female, pronouns and so forth. And I needed to come someplace and just be able to complete the creation of me, of Aydin, and male identity, and Portland did that for me, and that didn't happen without bumps and bruises and a few, I wouldn't say regrets, but a few learning lessons that maybe I will do differently next time. So we are currently job seeking in Chico, and we have a house share situation that we are super thankful for. Thank you, Chris. And are moving as soon as we can. One of us, even just one of us, finds a job. So not that there's an abundance of people who watch my YouTube videos that live in Chico, but by the random chance that somebody knows of somebody who knows of somebody who knows of something, 6 degrees of separation, right? Yeah, we're ready to go. Although when I look around my house, and clearly nothing is packed on how ready we are to go, but we're hoping to be back in Chico in the next like 4 to 6 weeks, which would be amazing. I'm excited to go back home. I'm excited to be around a community and opportunities and the things that I've come to love and appreciate about Chico. And with that, I will accept the things that I don't like about Chico. But overwhelmingly, I feel like it's home and it's the best decision for us. What else? What else? I feel like I can do an entire video about some just kind of stuff that I'm going through at being like 2 years post-transition, and how dysphoria has moved and shifted in my mind and in my body, and so I'm going to continue to kind of chew on that a bit and develop that thought and post a video probably tomorrow night about that. But for now, I have a new tattoo. Love is a friendship that has caught fire, and it was on the top of our wedding invitations, and it is for me a direct line to my heart and Christia's heart. Christia was my best friend, and I fell in love with her, and now she's my wife. And so it's actually an Ann Landers quote, which, don't judge me, I never thought I'd put an Ann Landers quote on me when I've got Gandhi and Max on this arm. A little bit more profound, but this one speaks so brilliantly and perfectly to my relationship with Christia that it just felt like the right thing to do. So, all over the place, and hope you're all able to follow that. And I think I'll call it a night. Take care.